How saying I didn't mean any harm erodes trust.
Or that he wasn't speaking the language of sensitivity. No more of I didn't mean any harm, or you took it the wrong way. No, let's be culturally sensitive. Let's be emotionally sensitive to the things that come out of our mouths, the jokes that we're saying, right? And how that I might not have meant harm, but how did that impact the person on the other end of the Microsoft Teams? And understanding that, okay, I probably eroded their trust, right? I tell a story in pretty much all my books, but I talk about a manager that I had who saw that I had on burnt orange fingernail polish. And he said, "You people love your bright colors." And he joked around for 15 minutes about how Black people like bright colors. I trusted him at 9 a.m. And after he said that, by 9:12, the trust was gone. So now I'm like, you don't take me seriously. How, now I'm seeing that you may not think of me in a professional manner, right? So I started to create this narrative about him, and that may or may not have been true because I didn't have the courage, I didn't have the language to have a conversation. And when I pull it back 15 years later, 20 years later, one of the things that I realized wasn't that I didn't trust him or that he wasn't speaking the language of sensitivity, right? And then you can address that a little bit differently than, hey, why did you say that about Black people, right? But if I understand what's the language that I could have used.
Catch the video replay of this episode with Minda Harts on YouTube, on Instagram, LinkedIn, and everywhere fine podcasts stream.